Hello, everyone. Just a couple of hours after the new moon in Capricorn, we have the wounded healer Chiron, who ends its 5 month long retrograde today, the same day as the new moon. It's a new beginning for sure. Mars and Mercury urge you to take it easy and introspect. Jupiter wants you to renew your belief system. New moon wants you to manifest, and Chiron wants you to heal from within and surge ahead with gusto. Bottom line, the celestial movements are rhyming in perfect order and chanting the mantra that you need to adopt and become adept in calling the shots of your life. Having released my videos of Jupiter and New Moon, understand that the transit of Chiron, adhere and look forward to 2023 with happiness and joy. Chiron is not technically a planet, but a centaur, which is more similar to an asteroid or comet. However, that definitely doesn't diminish its impact on you. This celestial body is currently moving through prideful and competitive Aries, which may increase your fear of failure, but you don't have to worry. Chiron in Aries means you are more likely to live and breathe the concept of self mastery. You need to work, overcome your fear of failure, and become your own master. As Chiron is also a planet of healing, this placement asks you to integrate lessons from your past into your present situation. So when Chiron goes direct, it shows us our wound and what we can do to heal it. But when retrograde, Chiron goes deep into the source of our inner anguish, sink into every painful memory and every trigger, so that we can come face to face with our wound before we are ready to move forward and heal again. So during the retrograde in the last couple of months, it really showed us where it hurt the most. Now that we recognize that spot, when it goes direct, we are more than ready to heal it. Chiron's placement in your chart is where you can get to know and understand what your deeper wounds are, as well as the karmic past life energy you are here to work through to grow and evolve. For a long time, some of us have been feeling a certain area of our life tougher to navigate. It seemed like an endless struggle. Maybe dealing with family dynamics since childhood, or financial troubles don't seem to go away, or an emotional wound or trauma that keeps haunting you. All these are emotions that definitely need to be addressed and then healed. Only until you address them, they will not be healed otherwise. So address them for the healing process to take place. Cosmically, our biggest challenges are actually a getaway into a most profound healing. And one great way is to gain insight into your struggle zones. By locating Chiron in your astrological chart, we come to understand our innermost sadness or causes of worry. I believe Chiron's placement in a chart is where we can get to know and understand what our deeper wounds or restrictions are, as well as the karmic past life energy that we are here to work through, so that we evolve and grow with that knowledge. And that's how the healing process takes place. Now, not only will this new moon present you with a chance to come up with a reasonable way to work towards your targeted goals, it's also occurring just hours before Chiron, a comet that's considered the wounded healer of the sky, ending its 5 month long retrograde. So, if the 5 past months have been intense, worrisome, hurtful, and anxiety ridden, blame it on Chiron and move ahead when now it's stationed to go direct. As this asteroid moves forward in assertive, fast paced Aries for the first time since July 19, think back on what amplified your sensitivity and insecurity. Personal or professional, whichever areas troubled you, now is the time to let go and work on your inner core with resilience and your strength. Forgetting the past, learning your lessons will relatively be very easy. You are bound to enjoy greater self awareness during the coming months and step into the new year embracing it with joy, especially when you have renewed your belief system. Your belief, your self belief, internal energy, and resilience of mind will surely serve you as you take steps towards making your new moon intention real. So while Chiron is transiting in Aries, it is reminding you of how special and important you are. Now is the perfect time and opportunity to prioritize yourself, to feel whole, to feel complete. You know it in your head, but it's hard to practice. Keep trying. Helping others express their strength will help you recognize your strength and power. The key to resolution is not only learning to trust yourself, but also to embrace our sensitivity and find beauty in our imperfection. In other words, this is not necessarily about getting over, it's all about recognizing our vulnerabilities in Chiron areas and working towards them or working with them. Find the placement of Chiron in your natal chart and then see which house does the sign Chiron occur, or which sign the Aries is occupying in the transit. This will help you understand which area of your life needs to be worked upon during this time. If it sounds confusing, then it's better to gain clarity through me, connect, and I will ease it out for you. Understanding Chiron, its natal placement, and the transit will help you get over your inner conflicts and nudge you achieve your goals in order to live your life happy with yourself. So, just for your information, Chiron in astrology shows us how to heal our deepest wounds. Here's what this means based on your birth chart and the transit of the planet. If Chiron is in Aries or it is representing your first house, your biggest life lessons are all about overcoming insecurities so you can stand alone and innovate. Having a job or interest that is really enjoyable will give a positive direction to your life. Chiron in Taurus or in the second house. The lesson here is trusting that you're safe, don't overwork, but don't underwork either. You could be a great teacher of self worth when you have dealt with your own issues. Chiron in Gemini or the third house, communications is important to your soul's evolution. Practice it whenever possible. Speaking your truth without aggression will help you heal. Do not let yourself be hampered by technicalities and learn to admit your own mistakes. Chiron in Cancer or the fourth house, find ways to nurture yourself and create your own sense of home, no matter who or what's around you. Accept the fact that you are unique and special, for you have great empathy. Being different than others is an asset by itself, so be proud of it. Chiron in Leo or your fifth house, your mission is to unapologetically speak your truth and walk your talk, even if you're scared of rejection. Balance your ego. Do not cut yourself away from being social. Manifest your creative and see the magic. Chiron in Virgo or your sixth house, releasing control and don't be controlled. Exercise your healing ability in helping others achieve great success independently. Chiron in Libra or your seventh house, your lesson is to cultivate a healthy relationship with yourself above all others. There is a need for finding a balance between you and your partner. Find yourself, and the other will find you. Chiron in Scorpio or the eighth house, well, now is your opportunity to get intimate with your own sensual side. Cultivate your psychic abilities, it'll empower you. You could be a mystic with great insight. Chiron in Sagittarius and or the ninth house. Take the leap of faith and explore the world. Even if the thought of doing so scares you, you could be a very good teacher if your extreme opinions are modified. Chiron in Capricorn or your 10th house, know that it's okay to be powerful if you hold it in a respectful and empowering way. Try to accept yourself as you are. Chiron in Aquarius or your 11th house, learning to hold your own visions for yourself and humanity, even if rebellion's outside your comfort zone. We are all connected to everything and everyone. You have been born with a purpose, a special thing to do in this life. You just have to realize what it is. Chiron in Pisces or your 12th house, you need to heal the relationship with your soul. You have psychic, empathetic, and healing abilities. Utilize it constructively. Be kind to others and mean what you say. Do not do or say things for the effect of the moment. Help others by encouraging them to use their talents and potential. It will give you great personal benefit, but you will need to be emotionally strong and mature. The connection between the luminaries, especially the moon, and the other celestial is very, very strong. And now, at the present moment, Moon and Jupiter will spur you to be less discriminating about what you're signing up for. You could be tempted to lean too far into cardinal go getter energy, perhaps in an attempt to nail down results sooner rather than later. So you run the risk of overcommitting or overestimating. Balance it out. Take your time. Don't bite off more than you can chew. It bears to keep in mind, it'll be rewarding if you keep in mind that Mars, the planet of action and energy, is still retrograde until January 12th, 2023. And Mercury, the planet of communication, will go retrograde in Capricorn just days after this new moon. So both the transits are advocating for taking your sweet time, resting, reflecting, and allowing yourself the space to listen to your inner voice before speeding ahead. Listening to your heart is a true path to your soul. You're exactly doing what your soul wants you to do. So, till my next, stay blessed.